Ever find yourself up late scrolling article after article about moving abroad and just feeling overwhelmed like there's no clear place to start? But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be overwhelming or confusing. Today, I want to share a simple step by step plan to help you get ready in 6 months, whether you're doing this solo, with family, or whatever your situation is. Here's how we're going to do this step by step. Most people think moving abroad takes forever, like a year or more just to plan everything. But honestly, I'm learning that 6 months can be enough if you really focus on the essentials. When I first started planning, it felt like I had to have everything nailed down: housing, schools, backup plans, before I could even take the next step. But what I'm realizing now is once you lock in your income, your visa, and where you're going to live, the rest tends to fall into place. And the best part is you can figure this out as you go. Picking a country isn't about chasing the prettiest Instagram spot. It's about what fits your family's needs. Think cost of living, safety, expat community, time zones for your remote work, and visa rules. When I first started researching, one spot looked amazing at first, but once I realized how far things were, like the hospitals and the grocery stores, it just wasn't going to work for us. Narrow down your top 3 countries and compare the real life stuff that really matters to you. Income is the foundation. Are you freelancing, working remote for a company, running a business online, or using savings? Most expat families spend around $2,000 to $3,000 a month, so it's important to know what you will need to live comfortably. Do you need childcare support or homeschooling help? How much work can you realistically handle without burning out? It is easy to end up trading one kind of stress for another when it comes to work. That's why I put together Leave and Earn, a starter kit made for women like us who want to have flexible income without the burnout. This guide gives you doable steps to earn remotely without sacrificing your life, and the link is in the description if you want to check it out. Visa stuff can feel confusing with all the rules and requirements, but don't let it overwhelm you. Start by Googling your destination along with the visa type and the word requirements. Tourist visas are short-term, digital nomad visas are gaining popularity for remote workers, and there are longer-term options for residency too. Make sure to check timelines early because some take 6 to 8 weeks and others can take months. Getting your financial and tax situation sorted out is super important. Even though you're moving abroad, your U.S. financial responsibilities don't just disappear. Start by looking into the foreign earned income exclusion, which can save you a good chunk of money on your taxes. Also, check out if your new country has a tax treaty with the U.S. That can make a big difference. If you're self-employed or running a business, it might be worth talking to an expat tax professional to make sure you're on the right track. Many people don't realize that they may still owe U.S. taxes if they make over a certain amount abroad. Beyond taxes, think about your banking setup. Will you keep your U.S. credit cards open, your local accounts, or both? How will you get paid if you freelance or run an online business? Set up bank accounts with multi-country access before you leave so that you're prepared no matter where you are. I know Charles Schwab is a popular option. If this video is helping you, please subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I share easy, real-world tips to help women and families build peaceful, flexible lives abroad. Healthcare coverage might not be the first thing that you want to think about, but it's absolutely necessary. Some visas actually require proof of insurance. Take the time to compare travel insurance, international health plans, and local options. And don't forget about life insurance and renter's insurance too. Mental health coverage is also important. Moving abroad is incredible, but it can also bring its own stresses. Gather birth certificates, school records, and medical records early and get them certified if it's required by your new country. Certification can take weeks, so don't wait on this. Store digital copies on the cloud and print physical copies for airports or school officials. Forward mail frees credit to avoid identity theft and also cancel or pause your subscriptions. Decide what to do with your car and your belongings. Make a checklist of everyone you need to notify, like banks, schools, your employer, and anyone else who will need your updated information before you go. This step helps you stay organized and avoid missing important mail after you leave. What worries you the most about moving abroad? Share it in the comments and let's talk about it. Remember, you don't have to have it all figured out to start making progress. Set up two-factor authentication with apps, get a US phone number through Google Voice or Skype, and tell banks that you're moving abroad. Use a VPN so you can access US sites and back up everything to the cloud. Your online life has to work no matter where you are. Community can make or break your move. Join expat Facebook groups, WhatsApp chats, homeschooling co-ops, or remote work meetups. If you're a Black expat, find groups that get your unique experience. Knowing that you're not alone makes this transition a whole lot easier. Even if you're working for a US company, some countries require proof that you're allowed to work remotely there. So get a letter from your employer. If you run your own business, make sure you have key documents ready, like invoices, tax returns, or business registration papers. Research local rules because some places are very strict. And when in doubt, ask a relocation specialist or an immigration lawyer. Quick heads up, I have a freebie linked in the description below with 15 remote job ideas, especially for women planning to move abroad. It's full of flexible, low-stress options to help you earn from anywhere, so be sure to check it out. Now here's the full roadmap to moving abroad in 6 months. I know it might feel overwhelming, so feel free to pause this video and take a screenshot of these steps. Come back to them anytime as you plan. 6 months is enough if you focus on what really matters: your income, your visa, and your place to live. Prep your documents and finances early, build your community, and get your remote work set up properly. Just take it one step at a time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If this helped, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the practical tips I share for building a peaceful, flexible life abroad. And don't forget to check out the description for that free 15 remote jobs list. And if you want to get all the details from today's video, there's also a blog post linked in the description. Take care. Bye.